Okay. Love and light community. Love and light. Yeah, Big Mama done figured it out, right? Because at first I felt drawn. God dang it, these freaking. I felt drawn to record on, go live on YouTube, right? And I was like, damn, I could be doing my reading right now while I'm waiting for somebody to come in. So I'm like, oh, you know what? Let me do this right now. So let's start over. Love and light community. Blessings to all. Praying for your marvelous energy on this day and every day that comes. So we are going to start out with the horse here. Now, I don't have the direct meaning of these cards, but what seems to take my interest the most is this blue horse. And when I see this blue horse, I hear the hermit, right? And in the midst of the hermit, of the hermit is what I like to consider the sage or the shaman, because the hermit has a complete understanding about the balance of life and what sacrifice is. Many of us that's starting out on that journey of the sage or the shaman, we're not very strong in that balance. We are battling with love relationships, we're battling with career, we're battling with emotions, and the audacity to be called upon spiritually and doing your best to remain the individual that you know you were born to be. But somehow or another, you keep getting caught up in the crowd. Somehow or another, you forget to trust your instinct. Somehow or another, you forget to balance yourself out and believe in your worth and believe that you deserve what is coming your way. I'm also hearing a message that this may seem unorthodox, but I don't care. I'm a plus size sister myself, right? And I have been extra trailer wide. And I have been what I am now. And I love my body as I am now and as I continue to progress and do better as I go. I want to tell you congratulations. We always hear when we lose weight, ooh girl, you looking good. You know what I'm saying? You done lost some weight. Like, thank you very much. But we don't hear that when we maintain our weight, we maintain our health and our experiences as being plus size but healthy. You don't hear congratulations. You don't hear good job. You just get that look. And I want to tell you, sister, you look good. And congratulations for maintaining that balance of your body and your spirit. You may have felt like that you ain't lost enough or you gained too much, but Spirit wants me to remind you that once upon a time, it was a little bit too much. It was a little bit too far. You was doing a little bit too much. And you're in perfect alignment now, and you're in balance. And getting back to the hermit, as I said, the reality with the hermit is that it's not always to answer the call that is being put upon you. It's not always easy to distract yourself from what's going on in the outside world. And it's understandable. This isn't the time for you to beat yourself up. This isn't the time for you to feel like you want to give up, because Spirit said don't give up. That was the first thing I heard. The second thing I heard is that you have many eyes on you. You know what I'm saying? The Hierophant in reverse, it seems so weird. The Tower in reverse. 4 of Cups. 7 of Swords. 4 of Pentacles. And what we got? Big Dog. Big Dog. What did I say? What did I say? These cards ain't even related. What did I say? What's on the bottom of the deck? Conflict. Balancing. This is what this reading is about. This reading is about things being different, right? When we have the Hierophant here, the Hierophant being in reverse is about like certain, I want to use the word capitalism, but I don't think that that's the right word I'm looking for. But like certain empires, certain thoughts, certain mindsets are coming to an end. There is a significant change. There is a significant shift that is going on right now. And I'm speaking vaguely because we all have our different alignments with things and categories. I'm speaking about the spiritual alignment. It's a unrest, right? Like, shit is falling apart. People are waking up. They are starting to see things. And this awakening could also have something to do with you realizing that the people around you don't serve your better good. The situations around you don't serve your better good. You're realizing that the empires is falling apart. That just caught my eye on the bottom of the deck. The empires, look at that one. The empires is falling apart. You know what I'm saying? And it's a little unorthodox and it's a little uncomfortable. That's why I told you the empires are falling. But when I see the tower in reverse, it makes me feel like you trying to hold on. You trying to make sense of what is and what was. You trying to understand where did it go wrong. And it's leaving you in a place of stagnation. I'm seeing that movie Sing on Disney with Jamie Foxx. And remember when what was her number 36 or something like that, when she started taking on that animalistic energy of fear and anxiety, and she grew this big shell around her and she became a monster, you know what I'm saying? Because she's like, I'm trying to figure it out. I don't understand what went wrong. How was I so happy and now it's over? Let it resonate how it's supposed to resonate. You holding on, you know what I'm saying, to something that has already failed. You already seen it and you know it. The Four of Cups is in reverse. You giving too much of yourself away, my love. You just pouring yourself out to exhaustion. You want to know why things ain't going right? Because you're not going right. You're not doing for you. You're not putting you first. You're not trusting you. You're not believing in you, your dreams, what you're hearing, what you're feeling, what you're experiencing. And it's not your fault. Yeah, I know, right? That's the best thing you want to hear. It ain't your fault. It ain't your fault. You know what I'm saying? You're an emotional person. Probably talking to a water sign, fire sign. Some air. Some air. I know that this is an emotional energy. Breakups, change of career. You might have realized that Santa Claus ain't real. Take it how it resonates. I ain't even finna go down that rabbit hole. I'm not finna do it. I'm not finna do it. So it's a lot. And you're coming to this realization and you understanding things. You still in the crowd, baby. But you don't feel comfortable no more. You look at that. You got two browns, a white, a yellow, a gray. You the only nigga that's blue. You the only one that's blue. And there's a reason. You know what I'm saying? Look at you. You got your Seven of Swords in reverse. You said, I don't know what to do. You said, Miss April, I don't know what to do. I'm sick of this shit. I'm over it. I ain't got time for it. Look at you. Coming right back out with another four. Four of Pentacles in reverse. Now, this could have be like your money is like being short. You know, you've been trying to make ends meet. Like you make that money, but it go right back out the door. You know what I'm saying? Or you make that money, but you spend that money. You know, you just, these two cards right here, these two fours, make me feel like that you're overexhausting yourself. You're giving too much away. You're not even trusting the process. You're not allowing yourself to bridge the gap. You're not allowing yourself to just even be brave enough just to say, what in the fuck is information going to cost me? You know what I'm saying? I'm just trusting the process. I'm going along as I go. I see it how I see it. And I feel like I'm doing the best that I can, but you're not doing the best that you can because you're not allowing yourself to step over to the other side. You're afraid of the light. What is it going to show? What is it going to reveal? So that's why you're being asked to go off by yourself. You're being asked to trust the process and move forward. Now, we both know that your Hermit was in reverse. But I turned it upright for, it's still picture reason. I see the word, but I can't say it. Illustration. Thank you, Spirit. Illustration reasons. And look at here. This is what I love about these cards. This is the Elemental North Tarot. We got our big dog, the hermit here. And look at that, illustration. It's almost feel like a mount to me, even though I know this is either Scorpio or Sagittarius, one or the other. I know it ain't. Because Scorpio, I got tattooed on me. Sagittarius, I think. I don't know. You know what this is. Look it up. But this is like a mount, like I said. You see how you're going in the forest, right? And then you dip off. But you're going down further and further to where? The light. Where is the light? Within you. You hold the key. It's all up to you, baby. Five of Swords. Five of Swords is on the bottom of the deck. You know what I mean? Chaos and Mars energy is what I'm picking up on. Don't, do your own research. We see how we got our black cat up here, but we see how we got all of these swords, all of these butterflies. And again, I know that the swords typically is of the air, but this feels like a water. This feels like fire. You know what I mean? This is what you got going on right now. Resistance. Resistance to change, resistance to elevation, resistance to truth. This is very true. I feel good about this because this is the start. I don't like this one. I don't like this one. I don't like this one because it makes me feel like you allowing yourself to be taken advantage of by people, places, things, thoughts, anxiety, energies that don't serve your better good. You're allowing yourself to be taken advantage of because you won't let go. You will not let go. You feel like you can fix it. You feel like you can change it. You feel like that you're in control and you're not. This is something that you prayed for and you're going to get your wish. You're going to get it. Whether you like it or not, baby, it's coming. These two right here. So, I ain't even going to say nothing about that. We're going to look for a solution, okay? We're going to look for a solution really quick. Spirit guides, bless us with a solution. I heard the number 4. I already know what it's going to say, but let's see. Look at her. Clarity. Bless us 1222. Bless us with solutions. Free yourself with the 9 of Wands. Free yourself with the 10 of Pentacles. Free yourself with the Hanged One. And on the bottom of the deck, child, I heard new contracts. I heard new positions. So what's your solution here? Stand still. Yep, you actually have permission to stand still, collective. Stand still and don't do nothing but get your mind right. We gonna come in with the tea trees. These my babies. Damn, I heard 12 again. They had me do 12 on the last reading. So let me go back here. 9 of Wands, free yourself. When you see the 9 of Wands, typically the 9 of Wands is, some of us readers, we see the 9 of Wands as a jail card, right? Like somebody in jail. The 9 of Wands represents the wounded soldier, you know. This is the person that you see is very guarded. This is the person that is very paranoid, like I done been there, done that. I ain't trying to do it again. Free yourself. Stop putting them constraints on yourself. Stop telling yourself you will never do it again. Stop telling yourself you're not going to, because yes, you are. Just stop it. Stop it. 10 of Pentacles is in reverse. Realign yourself with what you really want and what you feel that you deserve. Even if you feel like I deserve a 6 months vacation and I don't want to work, manifest it then. You know what I'm saying? It's not impossible. It's not impossible at all. Another example is I keep seeing these visions of me driving to Savannah, right? And I'm getting excited about it. And I'm telling Spirit, I'm like, I'm so excited about this opportunity to drive to Savannah to get to the water. But I really, really want you guys to give me 2 days. I don't know what you want me to do at this water, but at the meantime, give me 2 days so I can, relax and enjoy myself and have fun. And so I'm laying there and Spirit like, well, get your ass up and book the room. I'm like, excuse me, what? Excuse me, what? Look, all I did was cut the deck. That's all I did was cut the deck. I said, excuse me, what? They like book the room then. Yeah, that's why I'm supposed to go to that water. But anyway, so said book the room. I said, well, book the room. I ain't, there you go again. That mindset. You see how I was finna say that? I ain't got no money. But we both, and that's what I did. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm like, I ain't got no money. Spirit was like, all right. And then the first thing, like I'm telling y'all, booking.com. You can book some of that stuff, you know what I'm saying, in advance. And that's what I did. So, it's about planning. It's about trusting. It's the blueprint. Spirit, bless us with the solution. 12 cards. Bless us with the solution. And give us a direct answer, please. Give me a solution, Spirit, for the collective. Funnel. Fear of frustrations. This is the lessons to be learned. That's why I told you it's not your fault. I told you just trust the process as it goes, That's all you can really do for yourself. Diamond. You will be receiving or giving a precious gift. We're going to put you right there. We got Vine. Seek out information that will help you. That's where we're going to put you right there, too. I saw purse. I had to take it. Pay attention to your finances. Okay, hold on. So it'll stop shaking. Younger woman. What's that, 5? Spirit, you said 12. With younger woman, reach out to me for some readings. Let's do some spiritual work together. And even if it's not me, there's a plethora of healers in this world. Death doulas, energy workers. I'm getting a call. There's a plethora of energy workers out here that you can use and speak to. The economy is strong, and it is a lot of things that are going on. But listen, there's a lot of people that could benefit from your business. And sometimes it's not even about the money. Sometimes it's about the energy. They need to heal. Just like we need to shit, just like we need to pee, we got to heal. It's in us. Don't have an excuse for not going and getting this healing, this blessing. Even with the purse, you might need a God dang it. I'm gonna just say practitioner. You might need a practitioner to get your money back in order to remove some blockages. This is number 6. Number 7. There go number 8. Number 9. Ooh, 10. Fucking fly flew on my back. 11. How you get the towel twice? And 12. Get back to the basics, mamas. What we got on the bottom of the deck, Spirit? You are on the right path regarding some aspect of your life, baby. So, and look at that. Wish will not be granted. This is about what I was just about to tell you. What we got here is that the best way for you to remove yourself from this energy is to go through it. You know what I'm saying? With lovers on the bottom of the deck, like I said, new contracts are coming in. New opportunities are coming in. You're going to have to do your best to trust your instinct and walk through the fire on this one. And what I mean by walking through the fire, it's not going to be easy finding yourself. It's never going to be. Like, look at that, how the card set itself up. Arrow. You see what the arrow pointing? Directly over here. Pulling it together. Go into hermit mode. That's how you're going to do it. You got the diamond here. So we know that you're going to have a turnaround that's coming to help your better good. going back to the basics. Remember to ground yourself, cleanse yourself, do better with your energy. You know, how you're talking to people. Trust your instinct. Don't give in to people. Don't let people call you and trauma dump on you. Don't let people call you and you trying to fix all of their problems. Don't be afraid to say no. Don't be afraid not to pick your phone up. Recognition and reward for merit. I'm going to come back to them because those are different. Don't lower your standards. That's why I told you, do not worry about losing friends. Fuck that shit. Because they won't never your friends. You know what I'm saying? Putting energy into you, for you, and trusting yourself. Energy for you, trusting yourself. Let go of what does not serve your better good. Trust that the next part is going to relieve you. Crying is a healing method. It allows you to free yourself, to release, to, like really drop all of that energy that does not serve the betterment of self. The same thing with wreath, sorrow over a loss. The same thing with, well, no, we're going to remove her right quick. The same thing with the funnel. You know what I mean? Like, this isn't easy and it's never going to be easy. And we're going to say congratulations to you for going through it, for not running through it, running away from it, rather. But you got in there too deep. You got to let go. You got to come out. This younger woman, I'm telling you what I heard. Now, you can disregard it if it doesn't fit you. Just disregard it. But I'm telling you, there's someone that is going to be able to help you with your finances. So 2121 looking on the clock. So when she comes in, and this could be like credit repair, this could be a job opportunity, this could be like internship, this could be even you watching videos on TikTok and she's telling you how to do this and do that. Do it. You know what I'm saying? Because these are going to be your rewards. Putting that attention and that energy back on you. That information is a big one. Somebody might need to go back to school. But yeah, putting that energy back on you. Going after what your heart really desires. It's all on you, baby. Look at that nosy ass fly. Keep flying around here. Look at this on the bottom of. Hard work ahead. Listen to your heart is what I heard. So, collective, that is my message for you. I very much hope that it was informative and it had some insight. I'm very much praying for the betterment of your mind, your body, and your spirit, and for alignment. You know, I'm praying that some energy definitely comes and inspires all of us, man, you know, because shit is difficult out here. Ain't nobody really having fun unless you know. I ain't gonna say that because that's not true. I be having fun sometimes, just riding in my damn car and smoking and sipping on a Slurpee. Driving around 285. It's the little things, you know what I'm saying? It's the little things. Perspective is key. And that was definitely a thing today, you know, about trusting oneself, trusting the process, and moving forward in the most helpful and delightful way. You know what I'm saying? This right here, what I was working on earlier, this is what I channeled. And then look at what I got, the 12 cards that I got. I got dog and a cat and a lion. That was significant. Lion, the cat, the dog. Yeah. So, love and light, my beauties. Love and light.